Hello and welcome back. In the last video we discussed sprites and backdrops, and in this video we're going to be animating sprites so that we can use them in a clone of the popular game Flappy Bird. Flappy Bird is free to play at flappybird.io and is very addictive. In Flappy Bird, the bird falls if we do not flap its wings. If it falls to the ground or hits any obstacles, the game is over. Your goal is to keep flying for as long as possible. If the bird flies, the value for y increases. If the bird falls, the value for y decreases. If we increase the value of y to 10, it goes up. If we increase it by 10 more to 20, it continues to go up. If we decrease the value of y by 10, the bird goes down. Minus 10 is less than 0. If we decrease the value to minus 20, the bird drops even lower. All characters in a game have a starting position. When the game is started, we want to go to a position where x is equal to minus 200 and y is equal to 0. If I move the bird to a random position, when the game starts, the bird will jump to the starting position. If the bird is not flapping its wings, it should fall to the bottom of the stage. In order to get the bird to fall, we need to decrease the y value. This can be done by using a loop. The easiest way to do it is by placing a change y block in a forever control loop. Set the value to minus 10 and watch what happens on the screen when we run the script. The speed at which the bird falls can be increased or decreased by changing the change by y value. This is a bad practice because it is an example of an infinite loop and the program will run forever. It will be better to use the repeat until block and set it to a value where y is at the bottom of the screen. The bottom of the screen has a value of minus 180, but we can set it to minus 160 because we don't want the bird to go all the way to the bottom. To do this, we're going to need an operator because we're using a mathematical operation. Click on the operators section and we need to select a block that sets the y position equal to a number. We want the y position to be equal to minus 160. When this condition is met, the repeat until block will stop. When I click the green flag, the bird will fall to the bottom of the screen and stop. We can add a message where the bird says the game is over. While the bird is falling, we want to be able to flap its wings. The program will have to listen for a key press. We need to go to the control section and look for an if-then block. Go to the sensing section and look for the key pressed block. Select the key that you want to use for this action. If the up arrow is pressed, we want the bird to go up. Run the script. It still seems like something is missing. We need the bird to flap its wings. As we learned in the previous tutorial, all we need to do at this point is to be able to switch costumes. Go into looks and switch to costume A as the first code block in the repeat until loop. Then we will switch to costume B after the up arrow is pressed. Run the script and let's see what happens. This brings us to the end of this tutorial on Scratch. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, and if you would like to see more videos on Scratch, please subscribe.